believe you are destined for great things.
Assassin's Creed is a film written by Michael Leslie, Adam Cooper, and Bill Collage, it's directed by Justin Kurzel. Straight off the bat, I'm going to tell you that this movie is a bad movie with very few redeeming qualities. And it's not a case of not understanding the story. There is no story. This is just one of those films that's proved that video games should stay in their own medium and not make the jump to film. So with that being said, let's jump into why Assassin's Creed is pure wank. I'm going to throw it out there now. This review is going to have some spoilers in it, so if you care about me ruining the lack of plot in this film, go away. Okay, cool. Point number 1, the characters. Callum, or as everyone awkwardly calls him Cal, is boring. I'm going to make this clear now, this isn't an assault on Michael Fassbender's acting. He's very good. It's just that the film forces him to be very good at doing absolutely nothing. Callum, as well as being the protagonist, is also our exposition prompting character. He spends the majority of the film saying crap like, "What do you want from me?" and "Who are you people?" And when he's not doing that, he's flying around in the big fucking child's grabber toy that the film substituted as the Animus. The reason I didn't like Callum is not because he wasn't Ezio, it's because he wasn't anyone. We get 2 forms of character development from Callum. His dad killed his mum, and he killed a pimp. Yes, a pimp. Don't ask me why, I'm not even sure the film knows. So suddenly he's taken away from death row to help the Templars find the Apple of Eden, and then he helps them.
I'm beginning to like this.
And then he doesn't help them. And then, much like Batman vs Superman, he wasted Jeremy Irons. Aguila. I mean, he's cool and everything, but that's only because the action is shot well. Remove the action from the scene and he won't be there because the only purpose he serves in the film is to make the action look cool. His character development is awful, like, really bad. I'm almost certain he says about 10 lines in the film, and 5 of them are in Spanish and the other 5 are readings of assassin mottos and shit. Okay, so I had to Google the name of the character that Jeremy Irons played in this film, and it turns out that it was someone called Alan Rickon. Alan Rickon was the antagonist of the film, and despite being a very talented actor, his character did nothing. Whilst watching the film, I remember wanting him to have more of a presence, but instead they took that too literal. He was present, yes, but as an ominous figure standing in the shadows doing absolutely fuck all. Jeremy Irons, despite being a complete muppet,
somehow we debase, or we change, what marriage is. Could a father not marry his son?
Well, there are laws against incest.
He's still a talented actor, again just given nothing to do. Plus, he didn't do himself any favours by saying this in the Assassin's Creed press tour.
Well, I've never played a modern video game, so I have no thoughts about that at all.
Mug. This person's there. She's basically Jeremy Irons' character, except she's a bit nicer to Cal. Also, Mad Eye Moody is there for all of 2 scenes. It's all a bit of a rushed mess. But anyway, let's move on to point 2, which I'm calling spectacle over story. Sadly, it's going to be the reason that some lovers of the game will actually tolerate this film. Justin Kurzel is a good director, but he's also very visual. His films have excellent cinematography and lighting, and he always seems to opt for the right shots at the right time. However, if overdone, this can kill a film stone dead. This film had a budget of $125 million, and I can already assume that 90% of it went on 20+ helicopter shots and hiring the main cast. I just want to talk about the personal flaws I had with it. The leap of faith. This pissed me off. They had like a mini featurette about the leap of faith and how iconic it was from the games and how they were going to do it as a practical stunt. Then in the film, just before it was going to land, they cut back to Cal and the Animus. I know the hay bale landing is dumb, but just doing it would have won over a lot more fans than your anticlimactic middle finger of a cutaway did. It wouldn't have been essential to the plot, but then again neither was half the fucking film. The Animus was fucking stupid. So that was my review of Assassin's Creed. Personally, I'm going to give it a solid 2 out of 10. You can't polish a shit. Anyway, that bit's over, so now it's plug time. I'm in a podcast, so check that out right here on YouTube. You don't even need to change websites. Good for you.
And I'm very proud to say that today we have all the boys.
My second short film is out now, and it has been for a while. I worked really hard on it with my buddy and co-director Joe. Please go check that out, but be aware it deals with some sensitive topics. Follow my Twitter, I guess. I constantly change my bio, and if you like Revenge of the Sith quotes, then you'll fit right in. Okay, bye.